Hey everyone, DarkDragoon here. Welcome to episode 1 of my Minecraft Let's Play featuring the Feed the Beast mod pack. I want to start off by giving a big thanks to Slowpoke101 and the entire FTB team for all their hard work in putting this mod pack together. And of course, all of the mod authors are also deserving of a shout out, as without them none of these mods would be possible. The fact that this entire pack was brought together with 100% mod author support is great, and I hope I can do my part in getting the word about this thing out to as many people as I can. I've been waiting for this to come out for a while now, and what I hope is that those of you who are watching, whether you're new to modding Minecraft or not, take a look at this pack. Trust me, once you start playing around with it, you'll be hooked. And if you've never played with any mods, I guarantee you'll never go back to vanilla. So, that said, let me go over the list of mods that are currently in the pack real quick. You might notice some things that are not in yet, but don't worry, the mod authors are hard at work finishing them up. They'll be added to the pack when they're ready, so just be patient and they'll be added to the pack. Hopefully they'll be done before Minecraft pushes a new version. I just decided to go ahead and get the series started now that the launcher has officially been released and get into the other mods as they come out. So, let's just take a look at the mods that are in the pack. You can see you got Forge mod loader, Code Chicken Core, not enough items, pretty standard stuff. Treecapitator is not in the pack, but the launcher makes it very, very easy to add your own mods that you like. I like Treecapitator. I know it's kind of controversial amongst some, but I like it, so I decided to put it in. So we got Industrial Craft 2, IC2 Advanced Machines, Advanced Solar Panels, some good IC2 stuff there. Buildcraft, with all of its additions, of course. We got Computer Craft, Ender Storage, Extra Bees, which means forestry, Extra Biomes XL, Factorization, Gravitation Suite, Nuclear Control, Inventory Tweaks, of course, Iron Chests, Modular Force Field System, Mystcraft, Obsidian Pressure Plates, Portal Gun, Railcraft, Raise Minimap, Steve's Carts, Thermal Expansion, the Twilight Forest, and lastly the Greg Tech add-on, which is a very cool add-on for IC2, one that I've not really played at all with, but I'm really looking forward to it. So that's the mods that are in the pack at the moment. You might notice there are a couple big mods that are not in. These are the ones that are getting their final work done on them, namely Red Power, Thaumcraft 3, Equivalent Exchange 3, among a couple others that are planned to be added to the pack. So, if you haven't gotten the FTB launcher yet and want to play along with me, pause the video here, scroll down, click on the link in the description. That will take you to the FTB website where you can grab the download. It's super easy to get going. Pretty much just download it into an empty folder and run the file. Whether it's exe or the Java, there are download links for either. If you are not sure how to work the launcher exactly, or you're a little confused by it, please check out Direwolf20's FTB Launcher Spotlight. He does a great job explaining the entire launcher in detail. In fact, I would highly recommend a lot of Direwolf20's videos. He's great. I will post a link to that in the description as well. So, with all of that said, and hopefully your launcher installed and ready to go, let's get started with the FTB mod pack. You can see I've already made a world here. It's ready to go. I've not done anything in it yet. No worries, I'm not ahead of the game. Basically just made the world and that's it. Just so that you guys can see that I am not cheating at all, we'll go right there, hit recipe mode, and there we go. Just so we can see our recipes. Cool. Alright, so just like any game of Minecraft, we'll get started pretty standard, punching some trees, get us some wood together. I'll probably, obviously as I sort of am just getting started here, I'm not sure how much of the mining I'm going to film. I might film a little bit of it here in the beginning, but particularly as we get sort of further along with things, we'll probably cut out a lot of the mining, because that's not generally the most interesting thing to watch. But if I find anything cool, I will make sure to go ahead and clip back and show you guys what I'm doing and what I found. Because like I said, some of this stuff, some of the mods in here I've played a lot with. Things like Industrial Craft I've played a whole lot of. But there's some stuff in here that's brand new to me. Particularly some of the stuff that factorization adds. Stuff like lead, for instance. Ooh. So I'll just get ourselves a couple trees worth of wood here. That should probably do us for now. And we'll go ahead and I like to usually start out sort of living in a cave just in the beginning, just long enough to sort of get myself situated and settled. So yeah, this looks like it could be a decent spot, so let's do this. Obviously the standard beginnings of a game. Oh, that'll do. Didn't really want to put that there, but mess up a pickaxe. Start getting me some stone and this coal, because I'm going to need the coal. I'm also going to try, if at all possible, to find myself some iron as soon as I can. Because I think I saw, yeah, there's a bunch of sheep around here. And I want to try to get myself a bed before the end of the first day, because I don't want you guys looking at me standing in a hole for 20 minutes as I wait for daytime to come. So we'll just get ourselves some wood here. Not wood. Oh, jeez. I don't know what my problem is today. Stone. That'll do for now. We'll go ahead. Is it already becoming... I must have spent a lot more time just sitting here in my world than I thought. Okay. Well, in that case, better hurry. Let's get ourselves some torches, and that way we can, what am I doing? That way we can find us some iron real quick. Don't imagine it'll be too deep down. Yep, there's some. Figured it wouldn't be too bad to find some. Pull that out real quick. I don't know if we're gonna make it. Probably not. You know what? That's enough. I really just need enough to get myself set. Oh, copper. I like that. Alright. Get ourselves a furnace. That put down. Dig out a couple pieces of coal. That should be fine. Get those in there. That cooking. Okay. Very worried about my prospects here. What I might do is just say, forget the clippers. I need wool now. So, we're just gonna go kill us these sheep and hopefully not get killed by creepers. Hello. Ooh. Oh, geez. 2 skeletons. 3 skeletons. Oh, this is bad. Oh, geez. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Alright, 1 more sheep. That's all we need. I don't even care what color it is. Go with this gray sheep here. There we go. Now we run. Run, run, run. This was not how I was expecting this to go, but hey, things happen, you know, you deal with it. Stupid cat. Sorry about that. Cat bugging me. Okay, bed. Dig us a little cave here. It's not going to be the fanciest of homes at the moment, but ultimately the goal is just to get us something that we can go ahead and slap our bed down in and get it to be daytime again, so we can actually do things without being killed by skeletons, which is never fun. Unless it's fun. I don't know. You tell me if it's fun. Okay, we got some light. Sneak out here. Get us a door. And then we'll sleep through the night. Alrighty. Now that I'm not about to die horrifically to skeletons, go ahead and dig this out a little more. Give us a bit of a home to start with here. Just gonna actually go ahead and dig up this cobble with this wooden pickaxe to get rid of it. I know I could just hurl it to the ground and get rid of it that way, but why not use it, right? I made it, the resources were used, I might as well not have them go to waste. Get ourselves a good amount of coal here, like that. Nice big coal vein. Oh, some copper too, jeez. We'll get through all this coal eventually. There we go. Nope. Apparently they really want me to have some coal. I should probably slap down. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, so dig this copper out. Copper is very useful if you're not familiar with mods. It is used in quite a few mods actually. One of the big ones that you'll see me using it in very early on is Industrial Craft. Copper is kind of an important, particularly an important starting resource. You start to not really need a ton of it later on, but early game, definitely an important resource. You're pretty much always going to need it, don't get me wrong. Just moving some stuff around here, getting myself, like I said, getting myself situated. Once I get this worked out, what I'll probably do is go mining for a little bit. Still debating whether or not I want to show that or if I want to clip the video when we get there, but who knows? We'll figure it out when we get there. Alright. Now that we're getting ourselves situated, you know, I did do a little bit of sort of exploring the immediate vicinity around the spawn point before I started playing. And if I recall, that village over there, you can see the outskirts of it, had a apiarist villager, which is obviously a forestry edition. So what I think I'm going to do is maybe... Alright, I have an idea, and I'll hold off on that idea until I'm ready to do it. Hold off on telling you guys until I'm ready to do it. So, just put some of this stuff away. I don't really need all of this stuff with me. But I will do this, because shears are useful. We're going to go ahead and find us some more wool. If you are familiar with mods, you might know what I'm doing. It has something to do with something in our immediate area that I noticed when we popped in, and just sort of looked at it again and was like, I have an idea. Go ahead and kill us this pig. 2 wool's enough, I don't need a ton of it. Why is there a creeper taking a bath outside my house? I don't like creepers taking baths outside my house. Not generally speaking. So, okay, let's see, sorry, thinking here for a second. I do have some sticks, but I'm going to need more. Alright, so here's what I was gonna make. A scoop. Oh, hold on. I got myself a call. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Where was I? Ah, yes. Scoop. So the scoop is, like I said, from forestry. And you'll notice very quickly what it's for. You just whack these little beehives that are out in the world, and as you can see, bees pop out. Now I did see another beehive over here, so I might as well grab that while I'm out here. I think it might be a new beehive, the one that I'm not used to. Probably from Extra Bees. I've not actually played a whole lot with Extra Bees, so let's see what we get. What did we get out of that? A Valiant Princess and a Meadows Drone. A Marbled Princess and a Marbled Drone. Interesting. Like I said, I have never seen those before, so we'll just have to figure those out as we go. Lots of caves around here. It's kind of like that. I like doing some spelunking early on in the game, and then I move into doing branch mining a little later. Okay. So, what we are gonna do though, put some of this stuff away, and that in there. In there. I'm gonna wander over to this village. There's a particular reason I want to wander over to the village, and it has to do with the apiarist villager that I was talking about. It's kind of a neat little village. It's pretty big, and there's lots of food farms. Carrots and potatoes are the big new 1.4 edition, obviously. But this is actually what I'm looking for, is going down here. Seems to not be home. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see if he'll... Look at all those bees. Okay, yeah, looks like he'll live there just fine. Let's do that, maybe? I don't know what I'm gonna do with these forests. I honestly was not planning on starting with sort of the beekeeping this early. So what I think I'll do is, considering this is sort of the apiarist villager guy's stuff at the moment, I left all my wood over in the hovel, but we definitely got ourselves an abundance of sheep around here. It's like we're living in Scotland. Alright. So let's get back over here. Get into our house. Get these bees put away, because like I said, I really don't want to get too far into those just yet. Make sure that I have a decent amount of resources stockpiled before I really start in on any of the mods. I really should probably have another chest for this stuff, but grab this wood out of here. Remember to take that with me. Okay, so let's see, what time of day is it? It's about to be night, so here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and wait till it's night, sleep through it, and as soon as day is here again, I'll be right back. Okay, it's daytime now. Slept through the night real quick. I just waited. It wasn't too long that I was gone. So I think here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, make sure we've got enough stuff stockpiled for this venture. We had 3 iron. I might as well go ahead and get myself an iron pick, just in case we come across any goodies that require it. I got myself a decent number of torches. I could probably use a couple more. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, that'll do for now. I can hear a bat somewhere around us. So we're just going to go down and basically mine our way through this cave system and see what we can find. Hoping to get a good amount of coal, particularly as we get into industrial craft. We'll need a fair amount of it early on, as we'll be using a generator that runs off of coal. I also want to probably see if I can't get started with a little bit of Railcraft stuff pretty early. I'll show you guys that once we get into that. Mostly because the Railcraft stuff takes a little while to work. So it's kind of good to get that started fairly early in your game, just so that you'll be ahead of the curve a little bit. So just gonna, like I said, explore around a little bit, see what we can find. Not a good amount of copper, pretty good. Obviously we're kind of running inefficiently at the moment since we don't have any of the mod stuff that will sort of boost our ore output. But that's okay. All in good time, really. Probably wouldn't hurt to. I probably should have made myself a shovel, but oh well. I have fists for that purpose, don't I? Or lumps of coal. Okay. Well, let's go down this way where it's nice and dark and ominous. Getting a fair amount of copper. Copper and coal, that's pretty much all we're finding. And a little bit of iron, that's good. We're gonna need a lot of iron. I'm just gonna dig over here for a minute. Glad I made myself an extra pickaxe, because I knew that was gonna happen sooner or later. Very much gonna need to, probably after I get a little bit of resources, maybe once I'm already moved into an actual house as opposed to just a cave, I'll do some mining down to the Y level 12 or 11 and just look for a couple diamonds. I like to get at least a few diamonds early on because really don't like mining with stone and iron pickaxes for too long. Some more copper. And some uranium, that's cool. Nowhere near ready to use that, but that stuff is pretty much used for industrial craft, nuclear reactors. Sounds dangerous. Hey! I don't know if you know what that is above me, but I know what that is above me. Fortunately, you know what, we're not too far from our house, so I'll show you what that is. It's another beehive from Extra Bees, one that I am not familiar with. I believe I know what they are. I think they're like rocky bees or something like that. Which would make sense since they're living in stone. If I can, there it is. Yes. Rocky bees, yes. Excellent. I'm gonna be learning these extra bees right alongside with you guys, because like I said, never touch them. Oh, here we go. There's an ore we hadn't found yet. This is tin.
This is used by quite a few mods actually. Forestry, Industrial Craft uses it a little bit. Once we get red power on here, that'll use that. Good couple mods use tin. If you're wondering why it doesn't maybe look like the tin that's in your world, well, that's because this tin is from Forestry and I have turned off all the other versions of it. Hopefully it succeeded in properly doing that. I've had some weird bugs where I turned off all the ore generation and all the configs except in one, but it's definitely still spawning some, so I'm not sure why. I did a lot of testing with this before I decided that I was going to go ahead and get started playing. Just making different worlds and popping into them and seeing what the heck's going on. I haven't decided whether or not I want to just spawn myself in a Mystcraft notebook. So it's got all the world modifiers that you can do with Mystcraft. If you're not familiar with Mystcraft, I'll go ahead and tell you that basically what it does is it allows you to make your own alternate dimensions, similar to how you make a portal to the Nether, or Twilight Forest works the same way, basically makes an alternate dimension for you to travel to. But instead of using a portal like you do with the Nether or Twilight Forest, you make these books. And so if you're familiar with Myst at all, it's completely based off of that. You basically write worlds into these books and you can travel to those worlds through the books. So, but there are all these symbols that when you first start, you're not going to know any of them, and the worlds will just have to generate randomly, and that's how you learn new symbols, which is really cool. But I don't know if I really want to sit here and be making a bunch of worlds that I'll probably just throw away and be clogging up my my game folder. So I've been debating whether or not I just want to. You can, through creative mode, spawn in a notebook with all of the world symbols in it. So I'm not sure if I want to do that and just be able to make my own worlds as I want, or if I want to have to go through the trouble of, making a bunch of junk worlds and just to get the symbols. I know, some of you might be like, oh well, no, you shouldn't cheat, but I mean, it's not going to be all that interesting for you guys for me just to make a bunch of worlds off screen that are junk. So I'd rather, I don't know, kind of more leaning towards possibly cheating in the book, because I'd rather make interesting worlds to show you guys than, just waste a bunch of time, really. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me decide. I'm honestly not sure. I'm kind of waffling back and forth what I'm going to do. But yeah, maybe you guys can help me out and leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. If you would rather just jump right to seeing cool worlds, or if you want me to do it the old legitimate way. I know, who wants to play the game legitimately, right? I do, actually. I'll try my very, very best not to cheat anything in. I think the only time you'll probably see me use any AI to cheat stuff in is if like a bug happens and I lose like all my stuff. In fact, yeah, you know what, we'll do that later. I might cheat that stuff in if obviously a bug is a bug, so I don't consider it cheating to get your stuff back in if you lose it from a bug. Alright, so I think we've pretty much explored this cave. So, yes, that done. Let me clip the video here, as I basically just need to figure out what I want to do next. So I'll be back. Alright, so I've been wandering around a little bit and doing some good thinking, and I think I decided that what we're going to do first is get ourselves a coke oven made. This is part of Railcraft, and like I said, it's kind of good to get this stuff started early, just for the sake of the fact that coal coke, which is what you make in it, you can see here, put coal in, it cooks, gives you coal coke, which is pretty much super coal. It obviously gives you much more energy, and it also generates creosote oil, which will build up in this little tank over here, and you can either bucket it out, as you can see, or you can also use Buildcraft pipes to move it around. So yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do first. So to do that, we're going to need a bunch of these coke oven bricks. We're going to need a 3 by 3 by 3 block, so we're going to need a bunch of these. So quick math means we're going to need, what, 27 of these coke oven bricks, which means, as you can see, lots of bricks and sand. So, like I said, I did some wandering around and I got myself some clay and some sand. I'll probably need quite a bit more sand than that, but I'm going to go ahead and get all this clay processing. Probably wouldn't hurt to have an extra furnace or two. We'll do 2 more furnaces. But figuring out where to put them, that's the hard part. You know what? If we're gonna do that, we'll do 3 furnaces. We'll do one there, one there, one there. Get ourselves some serious Alright, just get this clay cooked up into bricks. Okay, so that's going to take a little while to process, so why don't I sleep through the night here. I think what I need to do is I need to figure out exactly where I want to start sort of setting up a house. At least, I don't know if I want the first house I'd be in to be sort of my permanent setup, but either way, we're going to need to find a good spot to put something. I kind of like that glacier biome over there from Extra Biomes XL. It's kind of cool. Can do something cool with that. Again, it could be neat to do something over by the village. And again, that could also be pretty laggy if a lot of villagers spawn. I don't know. Let me think about it in a minute. I'll be right back. Alright guys, like I said, I was spending a little bit of time just sort of thinking and trying to sort of figure out what I wanted to do with my sort of home base thing here. And I think I've got an idea, and as you can see, it's outlined by these wooden posts. I pretty much cleared out this whole area, and I think I've got a little bit of an ambitious, maybe slightly over-ambitious plan in mind, but I think I've got one. As you can see, it's probably going to be a lot of resources, and so there's going to be and I want to actually show as much of the building of it as possible. So obviously I'm going to have to go collect a ton of resources, but I mostly wanted to sort of show you guys what I was thinking and explain sort of where we're going to go with this. Basically, I'm wanting, I might actually make this door a double door, I think. I'm wanting to sort of go for like a early 20th century factory sort of look. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be another story higher than this. I tend to like 3 to 4 story roofs on my houses, so it's basically like double that. I haven't decided if I want to actually like put a second floor on it, or if I just want to have a really high ceiling to get that sort of big factory effect, but it could be cool though to do like a loft area. Yeah, that would be neat. I'll probably also do a basement. Obviously, it might have multiple floors, as obviously this is going to be my long-term house, so there's going to have to be plenty of digging down in the basement to be done. But yeah, so I'm thinking like a big factory sort of look. Probably going to wind up making it out of... I'd probably prefer to make it out of stone bricks, as those look way better than cobble. I don't really care for cobble. Yeah, I'll make it out of stone bricks, so that's going to be quite a bit of resources. But yeah, you guys can sort of see what I'm thinking here. And you know what? Let's do this. Just so that it, yeah. I like the sort of two-story effect there. Or the double door effect there. So yeah, it's, like I said, it's pretty ambitious, I think. It's going to take a lot of time to build, a lot of resources. But yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I'll probably try to figure out some way to do skylights, because I like skylights, but I also kind of want to do an actual roof, like an angled roof, as opposed to just a flat ceiling. I don't know, I kind of want, like, I want this to be functional, and I want it to give me plenty of room to sort of do all my crazy mod stuff in, but I also kind of want it to look cool, because, I mean, that's part of Minecraft, right? Just be creative and do something cool with it. Not to diss on Direwolf 20's 9x9s or anything, but I've actually followed him a lot, and I've played along with him a lot, and yeah, I gotta admit, I started making 9x9s too, so this time, since this is my own Let's Play, I want to maybe branch away from what I've been normally doing, and try to do something a little unique and fun, so yeah, I just wanted to sort of let you guys know what I was thinking there. So I think what I'll do is I'll clip the videos. Obviously, this is the point where I have a plan. Now I just need a ton of resources, and I don't think you guys want to watch me quarry out cobblestone forever and a day. So I'll be back. Actually, doing some quick math here, I think we're pretty much over a sort of half-hour mark, and I want to try to keep these videos to about a half hour. So I think this is where we will call this video for today, and I will, of course, probably next time we meet, I'll sort of bring you, hopefully, the building of this cool sort of factory thing I've got in mind. So until then, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying, and I hope you're learning a little bit about the mod pack. Obviously, we're not into it any too far at the moment, but hopefully you guys have gotten a hold of it and are playing around with it, and I hope you're playing along, because that would be cool. But until then, until we meet again, this is the end of episode 1 of DarkDragoon's Minecraft Let's Play featuring Feed the Beast. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Bye.